Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So the ex of KeKe Palmer, Mr. Darius Jackson, is now striking back after allegations that included photographic evidence of him allegedly abusing KeKe Palmer hit the internet last week. Since then, KeKe has been granted a temporary restraining order and full legal and physical custody of their 8-month-old son, Leo. Now, someone from Darius's camp released audio of Sharon, KeKe's mom, telling Darius, watch out because somebody might put a bullet in your head.
Motherfucker.
Where's my baby?
You better watch out. You might get a bullet in your motherfucking head.
And we also have text messages, one from KeKe's mom and one from Darius's mom, where they both are speaking out about how they are going to ride for their children. We are going to get into this and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. So last week, I went over the very disturbing news regarding KeKe Palmer and her ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson and his abusive behavior towards KeKe that was witnessed on several occasions by KeKe's family members and close friends. And one thing that actually helps KeKe in this case is that she had security cameras in her home providing proof of the said abuse. So since the release of these pictures and allegations, KeKe has had a swarm of people rallying behind her. But just as she's had those people rallying behind her, Darius has been dragged through the mud, and rightfully so. Now, in an attempt to take up for Darius, his brother Saronis Jackson spoke up, calling KeKe the abuser and calling her disgusting, vile, and manipulative. So KeKe's mother, Miss Sharon, did not like the things that Saronis was saying about her daughter, and she hopped on the internet to speak about it. Now, she doesn't get online for anything. She stays out the mess, and she even said that. But she said that she told Saronis that Darius had been abusive to KeKe before, and Saronis pretty much said, hey, he's been abusive to his woman as well. It's almost like, well, the apple didn't fall far from the brotherly tree. Well, Saronis came to his own defense and said he never told Sharon that, but he also said that Sharon was going to soon hear her own voice and the threats that she made to his family. And a few days later, this was released.
Motherfucker.
Where's my baby?
You better watch out.
Where's...
You might get a bullet in your motherfucking head, motherfucker.
Where's my baby?
You better watch out.
Where's...
You might get a bullet in your motherfucking head.
So according to TMZ, KeKe Palmer's ex, Darius Jackson, is denying her bombshell abuse allegations and is levying his own claims against her mother, whom he insists threatened to put a bullet in his head. Sources close to Darius tell TMZ the latest issue between the couple stemmed from an argument over the custody of their infant son, Leo. Per our sources, Darius had texted KeKe about going to pick up his son to watch a football game last Sunday, but when he arrived to KeKe's place, Leo wasn't there. From there, an argument between Darius and KeKe ensued, and at some point, KeKe got her mom, Sharon, on the phone and put her on speaker, and we're told Sharon was screaming and cussing Darius out. It was during that time when Sharon allegedly told Darius she'd put a bullet in his head, which brought things to another level. Darius then attempted to wrestle KeKe's phone away from her, which our sources say is what's depicted in KeKe Palmer's exhibit from the restraining order filed last week, which shows them tussling and struggling on the couch. We're told Darius absolutely denies abusing KeKe, and our sources say cops even came out and didn't find any probable cause to arrest him for domestic violence. They didn't even file a report, we're told, which our sources say backs up Darius Jackson's account. So then we have text messages from Darius's mother, and she texts KeKe's mother, Sharon, and she says this: "Hello, Sharon, how are you? I have tried not to get involved in my son's personal business, but I heard that you are going to put a bullet in my son's head. Well, then now we are going to have to involve the authorities because you don't respect or value yourself, and I can see nor my son's life. You might have to kill us all. I will file a police report on you now." KeKe's mother responded and says, "Please do not contact me with this ridiculous, childish behavior. Your son choked his own sister. Deal with his anger issues. If he attacks my daughter in her own home where she pays bills, he is trespassing and anything can happen, so he should stay away. You should be very ashamed to have raised a man who fights women." Well, needless to say, it doesn't seem like any further text messages were made after that. Now, a brief update. According to TMZ, a source close to KeKe Palmer tells tells us that Darius Jackson made his way into her home that Sunday and began to cuss KeKe out as she was on the phone with her mother, Miss Sharon. We're told Sharon made the threat about the bullet because she feared for her daughter's safety and couldn't be there in person to protect KeKe. And you just have to think rationally at this time. A mother is on the phone with her daughter and you can hear someone abusing or mistreating your child. What are you going to do? Yeah, I'm going to yell, I'm going to cuss, and I'm probably going to threaten you as well to get you off of my daughter until I can get over there. And even the source saying that Darius was trying to wrestle her phone away from her, that's her phone, not yours. So why are you even trying to wrestle the phone away from her? And then saying that they pretty much had a tug of war, they were tussling on the couch. No, you can clearly see KeKe with her hands in a defensive motion like, please don't hit me, using her feet to try to block him. I just don't see the narrative that they're trying to spin with this situation. It's not making any sense to me. Now, many of you commented in my last video like, why in the world did he not get arrested? And I was thinking the same thing myself, and I looked up the laws in Los Angeles, and typically when you do make a call to the police, somebody's got to go to jail when it comes to domestic violence. So I don't know how he was able to escape that. I don't know if she wanted to wait later to press charges. She did kind of make a sneak attack and said that she did not want to let him know that she was going to get a restraining order. She just wanted to go up there and do it just to protect herself and protect her son. So I don't know what angle KeKe went to get that done, but for whatever reason, he was not arrested that day. So he's kind of using that as, hey, I'm innocent, when we all see the pictures, and the pictures does not look like KeKe was the aggressor. It looks like KeKe was actually like, please don't hurt me, don't touch me, like literally scared, and he's towering over her. And this wasn't the first time this happened. This wasn't even the second time this happened, allegedly, according to KeKe. So I don't really know what's going to happen with this situation. Obviously, there was enough evidence for the temporary restraining order to be granted for not only KeKe, but also for him to stay away from her son as well, for him to not be able to have any types of firearms. He can't make any comments about her. So these comments that are coming out, they're coming out. We don't know who's making them. We don't know how they're getting out. We don't know how this audio got out. But Surrounders did say that the audio was going to be released, and 3 days later, there you have it. I need to hear from you. What do you think about everything going on with KeKe Palmer? We're really not going to know anything until this court date on December 5th as far as how the judge wishes to proceed in this situation. But leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Can't wait to hear from you. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes.